Yeah, okay. It's gone. The ticket. Should we go red for once? For once? Hmm? Favorite ice cream, huh? Favorite ice cream. Strawberry sorbet, but only with the real strawberries, guys. Yeah, just real free strawberries and then to mix them. That's so amazing. Go red. Yeah, let's do. It's something new, right? If you go red, definitely something new. However, do I rate Bristleback in early draft? Not that great. And if you pick him, and we also pick Soul Spring, that means we are red-green, not the best color combination. I don't need to talk about Soul Spring, right? I have done that many times. Typical noob counter trap. So regeneration. Yeah, weak players usually don't like regeneration, and the number doesn't really serve such a purpose. So even if it's a very big number, they still don't like regeneration. But yeah, we do. Yeah, so otherwise, I mean, usually I wouldn't pick a Bristleback that early. But honestly, I don't mind, because every draft brings something new. And usually we are not playing red. And hey, if we can play red this draft, I mean, that's some very nice new addition. And I mean, we nearly never main red, because we don't get enough good red cards. But hey, maybe we should just main red this time. Why not? I mean, every draft can bring something different, and that's really beautiful. Other than that, we could also pick a blue card. Yeah, we could also pick a strong blue card, and that's definitely also an option. No, it's not. Okay, so why not? I mean, it's great. Yeah, that sometimes the draft is in such a way that there are only rubbish cards, and suddenly you even commit yourself into red in the first pick. That's perfectly amazing. I mean, that those things are possible, and they definitely are, as we can, or we just saw there. So, yeah, which brings us to the next pick, and you can already see it, right? I mean, if you're saying we have Bristleback already, well, Bristleback is a strong early game hero. Whereas Vicious Nasal Goo might be extremely disgusting, but it's also definitely better than the card Keefy brings. And I can also definitely promise you that Bristleback is a better early game hero than Keefy is. So, might as well say, oh, yeah, that looks a lot like red. So what about the other stuff? Well, we do have a Stonewall Cloak. And it's our first item. And it's a very good item. So might as well pick the very first item, and also one of the very best items. That's great. It's not that powerful on the red heroes, but who knows, we might find application for that. So that's definitely a very delicious and fine pick. We can definitely do that if you want. There are also Omex Arena and Ironforge Goldmine in the pack whatsoever. And that's suddenly a very, very difficult call. In which aspect? Well, the Goldmine is amazing, the Omex is amazing, and the Cloak is also very amazing. Yeah, this is definitely a hard one. So, yeah, Omex Arena is very good. Goldmine is also very good. Yeah, Goldmine is also very good, and usually if we, I mean, it's also very good. Maybe we should really pick Omex Arena and Goldmine and just wave the item. The reason for that is, I'm just taking a look at the chat. I never actually find the turn to play Omex. If you're out of cards, then you play Omex. What about Celemines? Nothing. Nothing about Celemines. But seriously, we could also, okay, here's my take. I would take Omex Arena always, because we are already half deep in red in terms of that we picked a red hero. Number two, we wanted to play red today anyways, but Omex is also a good card, guys. The Omex prevents you running out of cards, which means in the late game, if you're running out of cards, hey, Omex is saying you don't, because you will fight for a specific lane in the end game usually. And you just put that card into that specific lane and you draw a card every turn. And you guessed it right, this card which you draw every turn will bring you the ability to always play to always play your mana, to always utilize your mana to a full extent, and that's great. Again, there's a Stonewall Cloak and there's a Gold Mine. Now, usually the Stonewall Cloak is specifically powerful, well, on black heroes, because black base heroes start with 5. And if you can buff them up to 9, basically to 11 or 13, double thumbs up, that's really great. Or if you put it on a Bounty Hunter or Phantom Assassin, that's very good as well. The other application is on blue heroes. So they benefit a lot from that. Okay. So that's that. If we gonna play the Omix Arena, and we will gonna play red, and we will gonna play Bristleback, chances that we'll play red heroes, I mean, we play red heroes, and red heroes do have a lot of health. Do we need a Stonewall Cloak on red heroes then? The answer is simply put, no. What is about the green heroes? Well, green heroes are also pretty healthy. So honestly, if you can just get a normal cloak on the green heroes, that's absolutely fine as well. So if you are playing red-green, we don't really need the Stonewall Cloak. So when do we need the Stonewall Cloak? Yes, exactly. If you are also playing black. But if you are also playing black, would we not like to have an Iron for Gold Mine instead? That's really the question here. If you are opening red, we will probably come down with 2 red heroes. Most likely, because otherwise you cannot really play red. So if you open with 2 red heroes, and we open also with 1 green hero, there's not even space for the black hero, honestly. Unless we open only with 1 red hero, but that would mean we would splash red, which doesn't look like it at the very moment, I feel, because if we only get another red hero, we will already open with 2 red heroes on the first turn, like in the opening. And then we cannot justify green and black, so we would maybe open only with black, and then green comes afterwards. But that's also weird, because we might have a lot of green 4-drops, and this also kind of it also kind of points us into that direction. Honestly, I have no clue. We can probably pick this. It's a close thing. It's very close. Yeah, unplayable. This might be playable if we. This might be playable if we get Sven. So, I guess. It's not too bad to have this if we are going black anyways, so it's fine. Whatever. Yeah, Sucker Punch is absolutely unplayable. It's really bad. Clear the deck is okay as a filler. A Legion Commander Bristleback. And we are staring down some kind of combo wombo, ne? Combo wombo. Yeah, we take the combo. Legion Commander Bristleback is the combo, so why not take that? I don't see any reason not to take it. So now we already have the first troublesome pick, right? What is the troublesome pick? Naya, we could also just pick the second Stonewall Cloak because it's a really strong item. Well, or we pick the Sunderhide pack. In a vacuum, I wouldn't know. In a vacuum, I would nearly think that Stonewall Cloak is stronger. But here's the thing. We already have 2 playable items. Poaching Knife is playable as an item. Absolutely. So a poaching item brings you usually back a return of, I don't know. Sometimes it brings you 7 or 8 gold back the turn after. In average, I would say it brings you back 4 gold immediately in average, and then 2 gold every turn. So it probably means it brings you, yeah, you get the point. It brings you back over the next 3 turns. We probably are staring down at 6, 7 gold we are getting back. Maybe we get 8 gold back. So, but you also have to take inflation in. So on paper, I would say we are paying like 3 or 4 gold for that poaching knife. So it's just slightly weaker than this than the standard sword is. But it's definitely an okay item to have in your item deck. It's incredibly much better than the leather armor. So we are already staring down at 2 playable items. And what does it mean? Well, it means if we pick this item, we cannot really pick more items. Do we want that? No, we don't want to be in that situation. We want to be in the situation we still have 4 packs in front of us. We still have 4 packs in front of us. We don't need to pick that now. We get 1 item later, or we don't, but we probably do. And then we pick the item, and not over the Thunderhide pack now. Yeah, enough magic, yeah. Trollololol. Okay, Oh, nein. Okay, so the gold man, usually the disciple, again, vacuum, in a vacuum, and reality. Vacuum, reality, vacuum, reality. In a vacuum, disciple of Nevermore is stronger than Iron for Goldman is. Absolutely. In a vacuum. And in reality we will probably end up maximally splashing black. Is that correct? Well, most likely. If we splash black, the Iron Fog is better than Disciple. Because Disciple is more conditional than the Iron Fog for obvious reasons, okay? So I would pick the double Iron Fog here over the Disciple because of that reasoning. We'll also have strong heroes, so maybe we also don't have that much creep synergy. Enough magic. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely not. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, braces are a playable item. With this we do have the third playable item. Maybe we get the rare hero. I mean, I never play Avernus Blessing. I never play Rend Armor, but with the red hero I would. Yeah, things are not going well here. Black, red, splash green maybe. With the Soul Spring I don't want to splash green, honestly. But here unplayable, unplayable, unplayable. I mean, Ogre Mage is obviously playable, yeah? But not for us. Disciple of Nevermore, it's clear. Unplayable, unplayable, playable. Disciple should be stronger than these. We already have enough items. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Boy. We are getting the, I mean, premium multiplied 3 because we got it 3 times. Absolutely okay. Also a good card. Premium. And what do we have in green? Well, if we are splashing green, we don't play Steel Strengths. We have late game Solo Spring. I mean, if you don't play green cards, that's so meh. That's also so meh. We don't have green heroes yet. We have double red because we picked double red. Now we are going dry on red. Omex. What's the Omex? I'm picking too quickly. But I also have to say that a second Omex is probably not to be justified. The first Omex is really, really, really good. The second Omex is not that good. Let's take a look at the chat. Oh, 9, the Omex. Oh, I'm also sleeping with open eyes. What did we pick over it? We picked Oglodi and Iron Fog, right? Yeah, that is... I mean, the Omex, how... Omex, yeah. Yeah, but the second Omex is really bad. I take a look at the chat. Yeah, the second Omex you never want to draw. You never want to draw 2 Omexes. Never, ever, never, ever you want to draw 2 Omex arenas. So if you draw 1 Omex arena, I mean, you also have to think when you are going dry on cards. Do you go dry on cards on mana what? I would say going dry on cards is earliest mana 8. So we can make the math. Mana 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cards drawn 12, plus 5 from our hand 17. We probably buy 1 potion which draws us a card that makes 18. Probably that we are completely out of cards is the turn after. So we are really talking down at having drawn half of our deck. So if we have 1 Omex in our deck, we draw it half of the times, the other one half we don't. But if we have 2 Omex in our deck, we will draw both Omexas in 25% of our games. Probably nothing we want. Probably nothing we want. It's so horrible. If you draw 2 Omexas, they are doing nothing. Because the first Omexa is already drawing you enough cards that you will go infinite on cards. So, is there any kind of incentivization to play 2 Omexas? No, because if you're already infinite in cards, and then you also need to play another Omexa, basically blocking you another turn, yeah, then you have infinite to the power of infinite cards, amount of cards. But who cares? Who cares? Because, yeah, it's not who has the most cards who wins an artifact. Okay, now that was fine. And we might even get another Omex as well. And we might even get another Omex arena as well. No, that's okay. I am also not unhappy about the gold mine, by the way, yeah? So, yeah, we do have 2 mediocre items. So we should definitely pick the Raptor Ring. That's amazing. And then we can think about, probably its braces is better than the knife. Yeah, Champion of the Ancient, why not? Oath, wow. Wow. And we are only in pick 3 at the moment. Okay, wow. Okay, wow. Wow. Okay, that is crazy. So this is unplayable. This is the nuts of the nuts of the nuts of the Monka. It's like the bonkers pure. Like the craziest freaking hero we needed. And we also deserve after picking red. And he is also the little brother of the Legionnaire. And we open with early green heroes. And if we open with early green, with early red, I was hovering over Magnus. And we open with early red heroes. And if we open with early red heroes, he is the super mega hyper bomb. It's a completely powerhouse. And we can say exactly the same about the mercenaries. And we can even say more about the mercenaries. They are probably even better than that guy in our deck, because we also have freaking the amount of gold creation mechanics, and then we also can buff him into infinity, because we have early game where we want to still buy our items from this gold mine, which is there, but once we confirmed hero ganks and the gold mine is still online, we will probably have too much gold. Yes, unless we take the Helm of the Dominator, but we have no payday and we don't have a bounty hunter yet, so these are inherently stronger than the Helm of the Dominator. Just don't let yourself catch by this noob trap. I mean, yeah, usually I pick it, but so we are getting trapped ourselves. So what I'm saying is, we can just completely cycle all the abundant gold into that guy, into those guys. I mean, we have to pay them all, but wow, crazily good. That's yeah. Then this we would also like to have, but it's completely not on the same power level as those. This is the same, and this is also very, very good. Very, very good. But we already have 2 items. We might receive 1 more because we're only at pack 4 yet. So maybe we receive another Reftel, maybe we receive another Stonewall, but braces are better anyways. So let's pick this like this. Wow. Okay, so I think this is the first point where we might consider playing black-red. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, and we also still needed red cards, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I mean, Solo Spring is not a reason if you only play single green. So that cannot be good enough. Yeah, that can never be good enough. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Sailfish as a splash hero cannot. Sailfish as a card for splash is usually not good enough. I mean, it's just, you will play it, but it's just not that great. Soul of Spring is definitely good enough, but it's not that great if you have only 1 splash. I mean, it's okay, because you can then just play all the green cards in the lane where you have that hero, and then you play Soul of Spring first, and then you play 1 green card every turn. Which you want to do anyways if you commit Soul of Spring in any lane. So that's absolutely fine. Champion of the Ancient is also only meh if you have it as a splash, and Tarnite is obviously okay, right? So what is the alternative? Well, the alternative is the Hellbear Crippler. Yeah. Yeah. We might take him to hedge our odds. It's weird. That's really weird. But I guess in our deck, this is really only trading against a creep. So maybe. I mean, just compare him with a Grunt. I mean, he's probably better than a Grunt is. I mean, on the tower, he's nearly the same. Stat-wise, they are both farming a creep each. He's less vulnerable to 2 damage. And being put against a hero is probably also slightly doing more. I think the question is really whether we are playing green. If we are playing green, are we ever playing 2 green? Because this I definitely don't think. Because I mean, Trebuchet okay. But we will have 2 disciples. I mean, we will have 2 disciples. Both of them want you to play 2 black heroes. Dios wants you to play 2 black heroes. Whereas we can pick him and then we can still decide at least, right? I mean, that's a possibility. Is it? Because black-red, I mean, those are some fine green cards as well. And if we would need to play Hellberg Crippler over the green stuff, we would also not like to play him, right? But what I'm simply saying is if you could play like triple black hero, would that not be quite better? Yeah, with triple base Debbie. No, that would probably not be quite better. We need early black hero, 100%. We have triple Fogmine, we have double Disciple, we even have the Oath. We need to deploy early black hero. If you want to deploy early black hero, we definitely want to deploy Bristleback early. Do we also want to deploy the Legionnaire early? The Legionnaire has stats. Yeah, he is 8-11. And the green hero early is 5-10. So the green hero is much worse and we don't have early game cards yet. What I'm saying is we'll probably never play Rebel Decoy, right? So we could as well pick Satyr. We don't need expensive, we don't need acceleration. Because only, yeah, one thing which might benefit from the acceleration. So we can probably really pick the cloak now. And take out the last item. What the heck? What? Wow. Okay, so here we are going for the 4th pick. So in my world, and usually, normally, if you have a 4th pick, you are very happy if you receive breadcrumbs. I mean the crab of the crab. What I'm saying is not the creme de la creme, but you are very happy if you receive on your 4th pick the remaining stuff which nobody else wanted. So if you get something which is half-heartedly playable, you're very, very, very happy and thankful for that. Now, we are black. Our deck is black, and we are staring down at black. Now, if I could make a wish to the gods, I probably would wish myself, in this current configuration, where we still need an early black hero, I would like to wish myself a Phantom Assassin. I'm not even sure whether in our current configuration, if a Tinker would have been better. Probably yes. But because then we play early base. Yeah, I mean, it's very close. Because this is one of the only early game black heroes. And I also think it's pretty ballsy to wish for a rare card, right? So if you make a wish to the gods, maybe you want to wish, I don't know, I feel wishing for commons and uncommons. I mean, rare is really a little bit mucho, right? I mean, it might be like Fischer's Fritze, so you wish something, and because the gods think you are very greedy, they might just give you crap, right? A pile of dung, like nothing. But yeah, whatever. So Phantom Assassin probably even better than Tinker in our deck, because we needed the early black hero. And here she is. The hero we needed and probably didn't deserve, yeah, in this pick this time. To be fair, Threstine Standards or Disciple of Nevermore. Now here we are entering the very tricky terrain. Very tricky. Why and how so? Because these are also very good. They give you attack, but not only do they give you attack, but they give you attack, they give you armor, they give your neighbors armor, they give your neighbors attack, you can play a duel, it gives you more attack and gives you more armor, and your heroes, after they received armor, they can duel better, and so on, right? So Threstine Standards are really, really good. And we already have 2 red heroes, so we will even receive more red cards, meaning we have more red cards which we can, or which we will then be able to play. Keep also in mind that you can chip damage out your creeps. Your creeps, if you play 2 red spells, you can make your creeps killing his creeps while not receiving any damage themselves. So that's pretty amazing. And we already have 2 red heroes, but we don't have enough red cards to be played. So honestly, and it's a rare, you nearly never see that in action. Another big reason to pick that now, because hey, you also want to see some versatility. And if you already go red with the heroes, well, maybe it might just be boring if you don't play also red cards, right? So let's pick this. We already also have double Disciple of Nevermind. I mean, double Disciple of Nevermind is also, of course, attached with diminishing returns, right? Because it is a situational card. You want to have it in very specific situations if you want to get the full value out of him. And we already got 2 of those. Gang is insane with the Phantom Assassin. Gang! I'm just curious. It looks more and more after like 2-1, maybe also 2-3. Because now with the Phantom Assassin we can actually justify 2 black base heroes. We know that we can never justify triple Debbie because it brings like 9 times no accident, and no accident is so situational. And you can just not cope to have 9 times no accident in your freaking deck. It just doesn't work. It's just so bad. But maybe we might be able to play, yeah, a little bit more Debbie action. This is a very interesting pick, by the way. Because we can have Gang, we can also pick the Winter Wyvern for the late slot. At the moment we don't have a late game hero. Now you might argue that Debbie is kind of that. But honestly, Debbie is like an 8-5 and Winter Wyvern is a 6-6. But it's not, because obviously it buffs every 2 turns. You have this ability, so you can fly, it doesn't show, but you fly over the battlefield, you gain 4 more attack. So Winter Wyvern is 8-6, but because you also can choose where to fly, I would say that the Winter Wyvern is probably like a 9-6 and Debbie is like an 8-5. So Winter Wyvern is stat-wise better, and I don't have to tell you that the Winter's Curse is also probably better than No Accidents are. Specifically, the Winter's Curse is better than the 3 additional No Accidents are in your deck. Keep in mind, however, that we already play 3 Coup de Grâces. Coup de Grâce, 6 mana card. Winter's Curse also is 3 mana card. So maybe we wouldn't like that. Satyr is definitely a possibility, but having green as a splash, I'm curious. And I would probably pick the Sunride over that. But having double Sunride is also blocking a little bit the curve. Yeah. So let's take a look at the chat. What you're thinking about that. I mean, we could... I mean, the Winter Wyvern... But again, the 6 mana black card is really biting us a little bit. It's really biting us. Which pack is that? Is it pick 1? Okay. Winter Wyvern also pick 1. If you can still get a good green hero... I mean, we cannot really receive a good red hero because obviously we already are settled in red, so I doubt that with the amount of cards we do have, we can pick another red hero. But we can pick a good green hero, but we have to count the cards, yeah? We can pick a good green hero, we can pick a good black hero. But what could the good black hero be, which is better than the Winter Wyvern? We don't have an expensive item deck, so Bounty Hunter is not. Solar Khan, yeah, that might be, but not really, because Solar Khan is also an early game hero, Winter Wyvern is a late game hero, so that's also not. Maybe another Phantom Assassin. No, we cannot even play that on the flop, right? So it's really only Sniper, Lich, and Tinker. I mean, that's really little. I would really consider picking Winter Wyvern here, and maybe just take a very quick look over the cards whether we cannot maybe justify black-red. Because, if possible, I would really like to. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Won't work out. Yeah, let's take a look at the chat. Won't work out, probably. What? Somebody in the chat says he would take Solar over PA. Nonsense. Let's call a Phantom Assassin. PA is really a personal assistant, honestly. Whether Magnus is that bad? Yeah, Magnus is pretty bad, yeah. X wouldn't be a good upgrade for this deck. Oh yeah, yeah, X would definitely be a good upgrade for this deck. I would definitely pick X if he would get it. Yeah, the Trebuchet is also kind of meh. So clear the deck is also kind of meh. Honestly, I believe we have to play green. But I also believe that maybe it might be better to pick the Winter Wyvern over the Sunrise pack here. It's no joke. This Wyvern should be quite better than Debbie as a late game hero. Quite better. How much? Yeah. You will definitely feel the difference. And keep also in mind that we will probably splash green. And there's a splash green, we only have one 4-drop. Or we say we only play one black. Is that an option? We could also say we only play one red or what? Nah, with this loadout, I would definitely not like to. Specifically, we also don't need the green early. But if you don't need the green early, we bring him in on 4. And if you bring on 4, you can already see that we can never justify to base green heroes because we already stare down at 4 mana green cards. If you have 2 green base heroes, we will stare down at 10 mana green cards, which basically means in average we will draw more than 2 by turn 4. But if we have the green hero only on 4, that would not make sense. Yeah, you're with me, right? So if you would like to play double green hero, it would mean that we would need to deploy them on the first turn, 1, and 1 on the second turn. But we don't have space to deploy 1 on the first turn, because we deploy Phantom Assassin first, that's clear. We deploy 1 red hero first, that's also clear. And the only way to also fit the green hero in, despite him not being able to play something and completely weakening our early game, would be to let the Legionnaire jump in on 5. And that's kind of something I'm not really prepared to do. But that also diminishing the strengths of the Satyr, and that also diminishes the strengths of the Sunrise pack if you only play a single green, right? Because we can also only play 1 Sunrise by turn 8 and stuff. So I would really pick this in this way. Yeah, wow. I mean, we would have not played him, fortunately. But if this would have now been the second red hero, holy moly, I would have been so mad. But we really needed a late game hero. So we did, okay. Usually I would never use an extra pick to pick the Winter Wyvern. But it was not an extra pick because we know how we want to have our deck in the end. We could exactly argue why the second Satyr Duelist or the Sunrise pack are not good additions to our deck, which is amazing because usually both are first picks. I mean, not the Satyr necessary, but the Sunrise is. So we could really, despite being in green, we could reflect that the Sunrise pack, instead of being a first pick, is probably only a break-even pick. And because of that, we could pick the Winter Wyvern, but only because we also figured out that we know which 4 heroes will come in first. So that we need exactly 1 5th hero, and we also need exactly 1 black 5th hero, and that is exactly the reason why we took him. Yeah. So just very, very cool. What you can do for stuff if you just think about things. Okay. Is this the third pick? I mean, who plays blue and didn't pick this? But who plays green and didn't pick this? Now, who plays any color and didn't pick this? I mean, we play 10 items now. Am I cooking? I don't know. We pick this and we probably, oh my god. This is ridiculous. This is so weird. Yeah, Selemon's favor is not. Cannot justify it in our deck. Wow. Oh yeah. Let's start with the item deck. Is it the first time in history where we cut a cloak? A Traveler's Cloak? I believe so. We have 6 health items now. I think it's the first time in history we cut the Traveler's Cloak. Wow. 37 cards? Are you kidding me? What? Ebola. What? Lol. Okay. Yeah, completed, yeah. Never have been easier to build a deck. Yeah, I'm not that satisfied with this though, but maybe Steel Strength over decoy. We don't have him on. We don't have the decoy on 3 ever. So first of all, it's only a splash. Second of all, we have him on 3 never. Okay. Huh. Yeah, with our red loadout, we can probably justify playing 1 clear the deck. Black. Yeah, I would like to just take a very short look whether we have still rubbish in there. So this good, acceptable, kind of. But you can always cycle it also for 8 damage on the tower at some point, probably. Good. Signature. In red, we do have... Yeah, never have been easier to build the deck. Good. Debatable, but number 1, double red hero. Number 2, not that many red cards to be played. Number 3, situational, but we do have 2 red heroes. I think that's enough. Rebel Instigator the same. Yeah, usually bad, but again, not enough red cards to be played. Situational, but we do have 2 red heroes to justify that. And both of them also synergize with the Trestin standards. Yeah, just because they are an additional spell. Signature and good. Unplayable. Probably nearly unplayable. And in green we do have, yeah, I mean, we cannot cut cards, so these are all fine. And the only thing we might consider would be Steel Strength over. But again, we have so many green 4 cards. I think that's just about right. Yeah, we completely against the wall. We just give him. Yeah. Now just imagine, Bristleback facing a hero can already be game. Phantom Assassin facing a hero could already be game. Legion Commander facing a hero might sometimes already be game. Then this comes in, which is just neutral, and then this comes in, which can also close down the games. And yeah, taking a look at our deck. Yeah, early game is, yeah, it's good. It's also good because of that. It's also good because of those. We can sometimes overwhelm him with the O's. All of those things considered to be good. We can run Musket Blessing, which we really, if you really want it, if it's situational, we can sometimes do that, which is great. We can sometimes do that, which is great. Specifically against the Rose Leaf Wall. So this you play against Farven. So he plays green with Farven. You wait for the Rose Leaf Walls, suck Rebel Instigator. Trestins, neat. Gang can also, yeah, justify the one or the other thing. We don't have chip damage, but wait, hey, whoa, we do have. Yeah, this is again more tower damage, this is more tower damage. We just go full face for the tower. This can sometimes also win just games alone, so we have too many green cards, we play Sword of Spring, and the hero is basically keeping the lane alone because we always play 1 creep, and this hero is like outputting 12 life every turn sometimes. So this is also great. This basically makes us not losing on cards. And we can even here, if we are already in the offense, this is even creating more pressure. This is even creating more pressure. And then we also have finish him. And with these, we also have a very neat item deck. Yeah, interesting. It's better than the last one. Teacup. Oh, Omni Knight and Enchantress are some Necrophos, aber Zeus, ja, okay, mal gucken. Zeus is splashy, they always splash this blue nonsense.
Ah, Zeus is just cool.
Yeah, I think so. Oh. Muscle.
Oh, we also have a sick duel on Enchantress. Dueling Enchantress feels really good.
That is really good. That is so good because in all other aspects she's better than the trend. But not in that one. This is also good. That you can then play the turret here and such. That's
oh, double turret in the beginning. It's like a steam cannon you have there. It's so funny if you compare the cards. Das ist so was good.
Guck mal, die Roboter da hinten. Hier, was ist denn
Ja,
das?
voll die Laserkanone. Ich weiß gar nicht, die ist nur 2 Schaden.
I also don't know. 2 damage is like, it cannot be. It has to deal more damage, right?
Looks like a 7 damage laser beam on everything.
Oh, trebuchet, but backwards. This is also really good here, that this takes 2 damage. This takes 2 damage, it's really good for us.
Fight me.
Fight me! Was it even so good? I mean, she didn't do much then dealing with the 4 damage. Just saying.
Yeah, but I think it's also about undermining the turn 4 play from green, right?
That we could have done next turn maybe. Also, he does have also 1 here. Yeah, here because of the creeps. I'm not sold on that, honestly. I'm actually not sold on the play.
Why did you do it then?
Because you told me.
I think it's good.
Really? What did the Enchantress do wrong? Honestly, she's only dealing 4 damage on the right lane. That cannot be good, JJ.
Did you? I mean, first of all, you also pause some health items, never the worst.
Why the... Okay. Ja, die Cleric ist gut dagegen. Yeah, you bet. Bristleback's also happy. Okay. So, let's think. So we want to play the Cleric. It's so amazing, the Cleric. And we want to play it here?
Yeah, or something like this.
Not so good. New Cleric King! Now, if you think about it, if you compare our play against his play, so he played Dimension Portal 3 creeps. Wait! It's only 2. And we get this, which is probably also farming 2 creeps, so the plays were same. Now this is getting armor, that's pretty good. Where would you like? I mean, he won't have chip damage. He will have 3 chip damage, but okay, that's fine. Yeah, perfect. Dann lassen wir das so.
Yeah.
Bristleback. Armor confirmed. Bristleback machine. Armor machine. Why? Okay, crazily good.
Turrets.
Ja, kommt hier hin und bam. Ja. Oh, Glody doesn't make sense. Nah, turret is just better.
Yeah, you
right?
have to
So much, yeah, it's so much better. Laser beam.
I would love to see like a laser beam if you trigger this.
Correct, right? Yeah, it should be laser beam.
Hey man, you can do so much stuff with the user interface. You can give like the improvements extra. Oh, okay.
That doesn't matter.
You could get like extra skins to the improvements and such stuff.
This is dealing 2, we don't care, right? Yeah.
Also gonna die soon.
Huh.
Me stupid.
Nein, wie probably.
Huh?
Das ist hier ein Goldwert von 3 plus 8 Schaden. Und das ist wahrscheinlich irgendwie 7 Gold wert, das Duel hier. Ist nicht so schlecht. Wirklich nicht.
Hey guys, sometimes I really...
It's a good duel here. No
So he tells me that the Enchantress duel was bad, yeah?
Yeah, and this is a better duel, yeah. Because our creep dies, we delay damage, yeah. It's the difference. Now Enchantress comes back, here she is. She can choose where he wants to have her. Do you want to have the duel here? Maybe that's stronger, right? Because the duel is also with an armored here, I can see that. It's really close. Oh. Yeah, this one, huh?
Yeah. It's a close call.
It's really close. Yeah, I believe this one. Because we can also buy it for 4 gold.
Yeah.
So, wo geht das jetzt hin? Links oder was? If you put it left and he plays pick off, it's not that great. For 5 mana he can still not deal 4 damage on everything, which is good. And his blue hero dies now, most likely. If he doesn't die now, he dies to double cannon and sword. So we can probably just go ahead and do that. Yeah. I guess it's fair. Yeah, that should be very fair. And we have a bunch of health items here, so that's also very good. Well, we can even play Ramask here if we want. Holy crap, how good is that? Whoa! 7 times 3, 21 blackjack, guys. Wow. Okay. Okay, this is silly like hell. What, there a mask here? Wow. Okay, I mean, that has to be good, right?
For a mask?
Yeah, but you can also be greedier, no?
Yeah, exactly, because you're always greedier. That is.
You could wait with a mask.
Yeah.
That's our only green here, I think. Yeah, I mean, seriously, why not waiting? I mean, if this dies now, what?
Harm at any cost.
Yeah, klar. Rum mask. What is the reasoning to do the mask, honestly, now? We could instead play what? Yeah, there's no reason. No, really not. Aber, wie just hier. Dann kommt da der Ring vorbei.
Oh, I think this brings out my quills. Don't you?
Ne? Kommt der Ring vorbei und dann gibt's noch Sword, I guess. Ja, kannst du einfach beim Broker. Ja, einfach aufmachen. Einfach aufmachen, passt.
What do you think which plays better? I mean, I was just a little bit concerned about a thunderstorm next turn.
With Thunderstorm, there is none. This dies.
Okay, this gets removed. Yeah, it's fair.
Did he do nothing again? Yeah, here, bam.
You're a dead man.
That was his trick in the sleeve.
Sure.
We just played a disciple. That's our trick in the sleeve.
What's the disciple?
Yeah, maybe not.
No, he's not.
So schlecht oder was? So bad.
Then cleric, then creep.
Yeah, cleric creep. Yeah, but for him this dies, this
15
dies.
seconds remaining.
Ah, I played a can, yeah.
No.
I will show no mercy.
Cannon, Oglodi. Cannon is better because we clear this immediately.
Yeah, killing the suits is mega
Yes.
important.
You can't out.
We could also let the damage deal before he played that. But it's also weird that he is suddenly coming up with that nonsense, right? We should fly. This goes to 1. There's no reason not to fly. 10 damage instead of 2. It's really good as well. This goes to 1.
You are perfect.
Perfect, yeah. I think so too. And this bristleback with his 2 armor is also so crazy.
Here, or the turret. Or the turret.
It's really not good for him. No items and such. So good.
I mean, I would even wait like the
The
disciple.
disciple is more damage.
And you also want to have it now that it's this blue off turn.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Complete domination. Oh. Aha. There's something alive.
Ready for war.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Oh, we can just let it deal. Oh god! Hero after hero every turn. Wow. Why is that silly? Oh, yeah, the trebuchet, yeah. Lol. Okay. Now we don't do it. Oh, look at this.
Okay, mit der Felding ist so much.
He's even happy that he has initiative. He better get this health item, otherwise...
Yeah, it's over.
I mean, it's probably already over, but yeah. But yeah. Ja, die Kanone, Mann.
Ja, 2 Kanonen.
That is completely ridiculous. Did he get it?
I mean,
Maybe it's a sword.
it can also be a phone scroll.
Yeah, but Tompor's score is horrible here, so...
You bet, that's so bad.
Yeah, no, you can convince me that we might now do the Remask. It's probably time.
Is it? It's the same as last turn, right?
No, we played this, so we could increase our damage potential. So if you do it in this way, it's much better. Just be greedy with your masks, guys. No, also what the same? We can just play Bros Legionnaire into a mask here. Like so much better. Suddenly you have an invulnerable Bros Legionnaire cell standing there. Oh, he's like, oh 9. Concede incoming.
It has to be a taunt.
Lol. Let's play the dude.
Why would you splash in Zeus?
I understand my orders.
Yeah, sure. What?
You wanna give a cloak to the Pava?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I give the super cloak to her.
And
So.
he wants a normal cloak.
This could turn the tide.
Yeah, and the sword.
My weapon is
Because
ready.
this flies away or whatever.
Nah, why not?
You didn't want to give this? 14?
I mean, you have to upload it here for, but
Okay, fair. Yeah, you made me nervous with this annihilation nonsense. So.
I am nervous.
No, with the annihilation nonsense.
I don't care about the annihilation.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, let's do this.
This will help me on my mission.
Like
Yeah, but I think if you can, then this is your option, so I would.
I say of the omniscience be upon you.
Yeah, sisters, or?
Yeah, probably.
It is an honor to die by our hands.
Yeah.
No. Hmm.
Here, we have full heal, yeah? Yeah, you.
Yeah, we can duel and then. We don't want to duel, right?
No, I also don't want to. Yeah, I mean.
Nothing, right? It just dies. It's okay.
Oh, I mean, the Thunder Gods, you don't care.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, who cares, right? I mean, if Thunder got the 2 gold, sure.
Yeah. There goes the pump.
The was? Ah, no, nein, has annihilation. I know the odds, it's like 3% for him to have that in the hand. Yeah, 3%, if it happens, it happens. I'm just curious. No, he's just completely... I mean, if I don't even know, even against annihilation, we still win. Our towers are still all at like 30. And we do have improved... Actually, it's really cool, because these are actually creeps on board, which are no creeps on board. So we have these as improvements, but annihilation doesn't kill those. So after annihilation, we still have that, which is pretty cool. And I only see everything dying from him. I also see us having a duel on Zeus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the towers would all be above 30 if it wouldn't be for the trebuchet. Okay, so what? Duel, yeah? Yeah, sure. Let's duel him. Bristleback is taking 0 damage, meanwhile.
Yeah, he already killed 2 heroes. Huh. Yeah, pretty good.
Their tower will fall.
Stonefist, Wing Zung, bam! Look at this, yeah.
Never takes freaking damage. Can shoot a creep for +6. And then play
This
a
one.
Yeah. You can confirm.
But here's also +6, yeah.
I've done the work.
Yeah, no glory.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Sick, guys, sick. Oh, what?
Huh?
Are we already nearly from winning from 0 to hero? Yeah, from 0 to hero, guys. From nearly losing that ticket to maybe winning max value. Max freaking value. But wow, that was pure ownage the last game, man.
Yeah.
That was really pure ownage. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow. I mean, his own... Hätte plötzlich klar. Die Luna, das ist... Boah, a lot of things... Wow, ey, just... give me the gold, wow, ey, bam, ey, wir fallen schon wieder überall. Here, that's also fine.
Yeah. Did we not face the bristleback? Yeah, that's good. So actually the Luna's in danger everywhere.
Which is good. So let's buy this and this.
So he will deploy her, maybe even on the left. Maybe he has... we need this in the middle, right? Middle... But he will deploy on the left, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Why do you want him in the middle? Because he farms a creep, right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
He has to gamble with the Luna on the left, probably, yeah.
No, he puts her mid. Yeah. And then we also increase the chance of ganking her, right? Yeah. What? The Legionnaire is ready! Tristan doesn't have enough of the action. She only killed one hero yet. Of course he needs to gamble. This dies everywhere. Wow. 50. Phantom Assassin also didn't have fodder. She didn't have cannon fodder for today. Yeah. She also didn't have anything to kill yet. So she's also very unhappy. But hey, wait. Something is coming up here. Hey, we really don't have that many red cards. Okay, so...
Yeah, I was wondering, where are we?
Yeah, they're not there. But yeah, we just give him the sword. Yeah, give her the sword, yeah. On guard, 2 more damage to the tower. We take every damage we can get.
I think these towers are gonna fall quick.
Oh yeah. What is here?
Yeah, probably just this
cleric on left, yeah. And like.
Cleric on the
I mean, what else?
Why not on the right? If he has a Legionnaire or Stonehold Elite.
I will restore.
Yeah, this was weird. Maybe he should have put it on the left, you mean? Maybe he should have put it on the left. Whoa!
So besides the role playing, you can learn a lot about positioning.
Boy!
You know what it is?
Exactly. No kill, no buff, no gar nichts. Genau tot hier, genau heal.
He will remember this.
The Stoner Elite won't, because the Stoner Elite rip. But okay, well, bam. Even if he swaps, this still dies. Wow. So crazy. So crazily good. Yeah, But maybe just gank her. It's really good.
Nah, you gank the creep.
You want to gank the creep.
Ah, okay, now you gank her. He has battlefield control. You have to gank her.
No, battlefield control, then battlefield control is here. I mean, that's perfect. Huh.
15 seconds remaining.
So what? Why do I gank the creep? Yeah, I gank the creep. It's probably better. Yeah, I like that. Finish him! Oh, that's so good. That's really... Yeah. And if battlefield control this dies, yeah. So, no, it's perfect. Battlefield control in the bristleback. No. Yeah, we need to protect. Yeah, because of Zeus. Zeus otherwise comes in, deals 1 piercing damage. We very unhappy.
Yeah.
Boy. Okay, sick.
All towers are under pressure.
Yeah, but not only a little bit. Oh, wow. In my head I'm it. The cloaks. Why on middle? He won't see that coming. And then, bam, dann geht's voll up.
I don't like it.
No, I also don't like it. I was
like
playing too fast.
Left, it's really good.
Yeah, I was playing too fast. I was thinking oath and such, but here, brain says it out.
Oh, it's pretty bad, right?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. No, I don't know. Oh, it was so swell. Yeah. No. It's not completely bad. It's not completely bad. Depends on what you draw.
Are you kidding me? You're not even playing your cards.
Oh, 9. Yeah, that's schon.
So from completely overrunning the left lane, we get to even battle.
Ja, ja, müssen wir mal gucken. Also so.
Ready to lead.
Ja. Oh.
Ja.
Ja.
Do you smell something?
Ja, the bad
I
place.
smell some overcommitment.
Ja. Ja, warte mal, but we can still play cards from the middle, so it's not the end of the world, but yeah. Okay, wir fliegen jetzt mal hier rüber. 22. We are not 2 of lethal. Ach nein. No, we have exact lethal. Wow, okay, that's super good. Exactly slant! Ja, was bad hier? Was bad hier? Hier, das ist bad. Bad for him! Wow. Bad for him! Wow, und wie schlecht das ist für ihn. Wow. Boy. Yo.
Okay.
Was? We are not losing place in the middle. You see that, right? We have full play. We play every turn. Hey, Mann, oh Mann. We play full play here.
You play Goldmine here.
The good.
I think you have to keep things in the perspective here.
Good. Yeah, that's really good here, right? I mean, we are just saying, oh, Straven run on one creep. Oh, this is still threatening.
It even has the ring.
Yeah, it's super good if she dies this turn. I'm definitely not complaining. I mean, 2 gold for him, we don't care. Oh, again, now he plays another play, something. And then it dies, but we don't. Boom! Vicious Lasergore, we couldn't care less. The ring, boom! 2 gold for you, nothing. And then she comes. Hey, we still play for something from the middle, 50. No, that was so bad, guys, here. Okay, we take this, Oh, the sword. Yeah, I take the sword and this. Nah, probably. Yeah, of course, we need the card, I mean, I don't. Oh, and he concedes already because we owed him so badly in the middle.
He didn't concede.
Huh? What?
Guys, I'm fucking losing it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, so he didn't concede. But yeah.
It's very fast. I mean, he's. I think he turned 37 this year.
Yeah. Here. Okay, bullshit, yeah? Okay, so then. Yeah, trollololol, yeah? Okay.
About time you ghoul came to your senses.
Okay, whatever. Okay, good. Yeah, here, I mean, he better concede. It's a lot of damage. Okay. Thunderstorm, 9. Did you play around that? Oh, yeah, we played around that! We played around that. Okay.
Where do you want to have the turret? Probably on the left or on the right.
Left. Probably on the left, yeah. Sucky played something from the middle, JJ. Did you just see that?
And how the rest of the hand is dead.
Rest of the hand is dead. No, until he dies. I don't cloak him. I won't cloak him. We give the
Winter Iron.
yeah, this to the Winter Iron, yeah. Then the ring to Bristle.
White. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. And Farben dies, and once he comes back, he plays everything.
Yes.
It's pretty amazing in my book. So what she wants a sword. Here 30 damage is sufficient. Oh, perfect.
Poor cleric, man.
I mean, it's not that he doesn't need to commit a lot here, right? I mean, it's pretty expensive. Oh, kann uns jetzt hier in der Mitte und rechts, oder was? Warum haben wir denn dann nichts dagegen gemacht?
Wir können nichts dagegen machen, weil wir nicht mehr mit irgendwas spielen können.
Ja, wir haben was gespielt aus der Mitte, aber ja. Wait, if we keep initiative, we can duel 1 and then we just finish, right?
Yeah. Nah, we can also try to hold right. I mean, he has to commit 1 to the left and 1 to the right, I think, blue here. Yeah.
We want to keep right, we can just put him on the left and...
I'll fight anyone.
Okay, here it is.
Hey, let's see you try to hurt me now.
Oh, that's a hard deploy.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we definitely need it, that's good. Because we got Town Portal Scroll, we should definitely put that now on the right? correct, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Otherwise not, but under these circumstances, yes.
That's correct.
Because now we can get town portal the green hero out. Let's leave the lane. He can Zeus grass. So we coup de grass. The red one, yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, it's really good, yeah, absolutely. I mean, his star is still up, but...
He doesn't draw now.
The wisdom
He just
of
kills
my
Zeus,
people.
right?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, his hero is also in danger, so why not?
Yeah, it's also about the instigator.
+6 with Phantom, +4 with Sister.
Allow me to beguile your senses.
That's okay, right?
Yeah, we shoot. Oh, okay, it's knapp, yeah.
Yeah, no, we can shoot it, because even if a cloak comes, doesn't matter. Yeah, I think we shoot it, yeah.
Yeah.
And if there's a cloak, we just shoot this next turn. It's fine.
This is worthy of
Nein, nicht die Cloak, oder? Konnten wir das...
No. No, it's okay.
time.
Oh wow,
Perfect.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I portal this guy.
I think so too, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
And the... Yeah, probably Eclipse here.
Yeah, it's perfect. And then we could grass this, and then we
Win.
win. Yeah.
Yeah, we buy one flight, right? To Luna.
You want to kill Luna?
I mean, it's not like holding
Yeah,
this
probably.
tower is without value, right? There's definitely some value in holding the tower.
Yeah, we could also kill the red one, but yeah.
Yeah, -3. It's just like
No, I think
keep
that's
away
fine.
disruption. Yeah, also the Eclipse charges.
Yeah, and ours lives, so it will pound continuously. Yeah. And new creeps, yeah, and the new creeps are also having the O's, yeah.
Good.
It's probably pretty good. Perfect.
Clear the deck. Yeah, klar.
Hey.
I don't know. Now he's going in, now he's like...
Yeah, now he's going in, Okay, now, aha. Okay, habe ich dich.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we even want to do that? We can left lane just kill for lethal. Yeah, that's it.
Left lane kill for lethal.
Ja, wir machen den halt platt mit der Assassin. Wo ist sie?
Ah, ja, ja.
Ah, rechts. Verdammt. Ja, okay, dann mache ich den jetzt platt.
I don't know why you are
Champion of the Ancient. We didn't need that guy anyways. So now this. Well, it's so good that we have somebody who actually can play something.
No. Yeah. It should be alright, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be definitely over. Yeah, absolutely. So let's do this. Or do you play around something now?
Nein.
It's also that we can ping this after he played his stuff. So it's really good as well.
Hey, we're dealing a whole lot of 4 tower damage.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's not it.
No, you can replenish. Lol. 4.
I need to
Ja,
be
jetzt
careful.
krieg ich das halt hier. I mean, that's good. That's good. I mean, it's better if they would have hit the tower, but yeah, okay. Boah, mal gucken.
Yeah, the Solar Spring is also...
You're my purpose.
Yeah, we should obviously play the Solo Spring, yeah. What else?
Yeah, maybe the Ramask, I don't know. Just
On the right lane? No.
no, in the mid here in this lane.
No, was, warum? Yet? Already?
Yeah, I mean, he's playing Eclipse next turn, so I was thinking.
Ja, okay. And... Ja, okay, können wir schon machen.
And they're gonna get the Stonehold so to green here. I mean, if you just
I'll fight till my
make
last
the Eclipse
breath.
basically a dead card, you're happy, right?
Yeah, but the Eclipse will be a dead card. But yeah.
Yeah, but now even more.
No, it's true. Yeah. That's completely over. I told you, the oath. The early oath.
You
That
could
was,
have had the left lane ages ago.
that was ultra sick.
The-
This is an ultra sick play, man. Boah, war das sick.
Ah, ja, hier kann man sogar pressure, wenn man will.
Ja, let's do.
Ja. Hey, the Sanctum on the right.
To your aid, sister.
Doing nothing. Sword maybe?
Yeah, sure.
No one can survive my wrath.
Pam.
Yeah. It's a hard task for him. Yeah. The creeps are not so stupid.
I mean, we don't have. I mean, we only have these prowlers, man. But yeah.
Yeah, but we should be good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we good. I mean, the Eclipse is not even doing that much. I mean, not at all. 17, 16, 19, and Xanagos Rust is doing nothing. Oh yeah, we play this. It's really good. Is it even so good? Wir sind bald fertig. Oh. Was ist das?
Wie viel Mana habt ihr?
Na, wir sind 10 Minuten.
Last mistake you'll make.
Oh wow, I see. What?
Yeah,
What do you mean is that right?
Yeah, what's the
I mean, if there's some incarnation of something, we have this. I mean, if there, what do you mean with is this right? I mean,
Yeah, but like the fight.
healing. No, we draw more cards. He gets 2 gold. We draw another 10 cards. If this is the incarnation of an Omex Arena coming in a nice, well-placed way, this is. Oh man, I cannot even describe. I cannot even describe my joy. Duh, duh. This is only one left survivor in the middle of the Omex Arena.
Warrunner, right?
Where's the Warrunner? I don't know, no Warrunner, but boy. Oh, wir completely wrecking him. Oh, guck mal hier. Piu! Ja, wir ziehen nochmal eine Karte. Na, wir ziehen nochmal eine Kärtchen.
Ja, wir können auch den Legionär retten, oder was?
Den Bristleback, oder was?
Beide.
Both.
You can save this and Legionär. Not this one, the other one.
This one.
Nee, kann man nicht rausschneiden.
Ja, wir können. We will receive enough cards. Oh, another 2 cards. Zack, wow.
Hey, it would be cool if you play like the Omex Arena improvement, that the battlefield turns into arena or something. Hey, that's so cool.
Yeah, there's definitely something.
No, it's just like so much things that are going through my mind. You can do so much with the improvement theme. So nice.
Look what we do here. The middle lane is completely active for plays. I'm not even kidding. We are completely active in the middle lane.
Man, you have a lot of gold. 40.
I could have prevented it, but no, never mind. Okay, no, we can only play improvement. This is fine.
How is it this
Oh, it's total. It's total. Oh God! Takapanga!
2 packs.
Oh, 2 packs. Yeah, I also like them. I need to update the description. Oh, claim rewards. Oh yeah. Oh, the imp.
From 0 to hero.
From 0 to hero, guys. From 0 to hero. I just checked it out and update the description. No ticket lost, guys. No freaking ticket lost, and we are more than
Today,
happy. Yeah. So 36 boosters now.